Do you want to experience maximum success when it comes to trout trolling? If you do, integrate trolling flies into your arsenal. Go on over to fishhuntshoot.com and pick up one of Kel Kellogg's Signature Series trolling fly kits today, and you'll be yelling "Fish on" tomorrow. Hey guys, Kel Kellogg here. Kind of a unique situation here today. Lucy and I are out at Collins Lake. Wes is going to be along here in a little while. We had heavy rain last night. The lake is definitely stained, 48 degrees on top. So I'm not starting out with pure power trolling. I'm going to peg my speed anywhere from 2.2 to 2.5. I'm running a deeper lead core rod down about 10 feet. My hybrid rig, I'm running a chartreuse turbo flasher and a chartreuse prototype spoon on that rod, and I am running the same model rod on my shallower lead core rod down about 5 feet in bright orange chrome back. So I'm going to kind of proceed down the shoreline here, across the dam, up the east side, my usual troll for Collins Lake when I start out the day, and we'll see if we hit any fish, and we'll see if we mark any fish. Right now I'm going 2-3, 2-4. Going to maintain this speed, work along these points, work along this structure, work along some of the structure there on the east side, see what develops, see what I see on the sonar unit, and adjust accordingly. The water is definitely stained, and I do want to explore some of these tributaries, you know, seasonal tributaries that come into the lake along the east side, because those could be real fish magnets this morning. It rained really heavy in the foothills last night. We're supposed to be in for a beautiful day today. Hardly no wind, a little overcast early, breaking away to sun. I am super excited, happy to be here. This is our first foray to Collins Lake in the 2021 season. We will be guiding out here soon, and Wes and I were hoping to pop a few fish today. We'll see what happens. Fish on. That's a fighter too. Holy moly. What a fighter. What a strike. Wow. He's still fighting. Wow. Crushed that orange spoon 5 feet deep. Wow. That was something. Fish. I got him. It wasn't easy. Oh man. Hook came out right at the last second. That is a new spoon for you guys here on the channel. That is called the Pinhead. That is an orange and chrome pinhead right there. Been testing them for about 9 months, and as you can see, they do work. Let me show you this fish. He was a fighter, a battler. Get this rod back in the holder here. Get a good look at him. That's a nice, probably 2-pound fish. Beautiful trout. What a beauty. Look at that. Big square tail rainbow. Collins Lake, baby. What do you think, Lucy? You like him? Here he comes. And there he goes. That was fantastic. Ring the dinner bell for trout, kokanee, and landlocked kings with Kel Kellogg's Willow Leaf Dodgers. Available in mini and magnum sizes at fishhuntshoot.com. Get yours today. Kel Kellogg here. Got a tip for you that you can utilize during the winter and spring. You don't find these conditions in the summertime or, even in the early fall. I've moved back into the back part of a bay here. We had rain overnight. There's been inflow, and the water back here is relatively dirty. There's debris on the surface, and that kind of stuff turns a lot of trout fishermen off, but that's something you should absolutely explore. I've kind of determined where the edge of the dirty water is. I'm working in and out of the dirty water here, and I'm trolling kind of right through these little mini debris fields. There's sticks, feathers, pieces of grass, stuff like that. What that tells me is there's just a concentration of stuff that was either, caught up in the rising water of the lake, or it was flushed into the lake when the tributaries started to go. Either way, wherever you're seeing the little sticks, pieces of bark, feathers, whatnot, there's worms, there's bugs, there's all kinds of terrestrial food in this area. That attracts minnows. It also attracts bigger predators. You're apt to catch anything working these dirty water edges in winter, early spring, that time of the year. It attracts trout, catfish, bass, carp. Anything in the lake that's looking to feed will be drawn to these areas. This is a food-rich area, and the other thing oftentimes is when you find an area that has dirty water, that water will typically be a degree or two warmer than the clear water. It's just like a dark car in the sun. The darker it is, the quicker it warms up in the sunshine. The same is true of dark, kind of off-colored water. So when you're out on a lake, if you've had rain, if you can move back into the bays or up into the arms and find that color line, find that dirty water, that's always a good place to explore. It doesn't always pay off, but it pays off often enough that it's definitely something you don't want to overlook. And sometimes you'll find an area where the fishing is just absolutely wide open. Haven't found that yet this morning, but got my fingers crossed. Anyway, put that tip to use in the spring, in the winter, at times when you're getting rainfall, when our lakes are rising, and it's going to help you catch more and bigger fish. If you're looking for gear, trout gear and more, spoons, trigger spoons, flies, grubs, rods, all that stuff and more, you know where to go. FishHuntShoot.com. I will catch you next time right here on YouTube. I'm going to keep on trolling. You have a great day. Stay safe, and I will catch you later. I'm Kel Kellogg.